I am very excited for what we're doing in this video. Very excited. You will have seen by the title and the thumbnail. You will know that we are at the Ben & Jerry's factory. We're coming to do the tour. I'm very excited.
I like Ben & Jerry's. You've always completely loved Ben & Jerry's, haven't you?
I love Ben & Jerry's. It's the best. So, Argandars can shove off for me.
It's nothing on this,
no,
is it?
Ben & Jerry's.
But yeah, there's 3 factories altogether. 2 are in Vermont.
Yes.
I think there's one in St. Albans.
Yeah.
And then the Albines, however you pronounce that. And then there's this one here in Waterbury, which is open to the public, so you can go and visit. Us being from the UK, we get ours distributed from the factory in Holland.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's one there, isn't there? So we won't get it from here.
No.
But
I'll be tasting it from here.
We'll be tasting it from here.
Oh,
yeah.
Sure of that.
It'll be interesting to go and see, you know, how it's made and things like that. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
And there's other cool stuff to here as well.
And I think you get to sample some as well.
Yes. As Ben & Jerry were 2 hippies, I thought it would be very appropriate for me to wear my hippiest, I was going to say t-shirt, jumper, but it is currently 28 degrees.
You wish it was a t-shirt.
Yeah, oh yeah, that'd be loads better. It's currently 28 degrees and I'm not going to put this on. I am wearing my ice cream t-shirt, but there's no way I'm putting this hippie sweatshirt on, let's just put it that way. Tie-dye.
Even though you think it would be a little bit cold inside an ice cream factory, I'd
Fingers crossed.
be a bit worried if it's not.
Yes, but there is more to do than just inside. So unless they say go put a jumper on, I'm not putting this on.
Gutted.
Yeah. It's going back in the car.
So we're going to start off in the Ben & Jerry's Flavour Graveyard. How cool is that name? So we are going to pay our respects to all the ice cream flavours that were only around for a short while, some longer than others. Maybe they tweaked the flavours a little bit, or maybe they didn't sell well in some of the stores. But anyway, they're all discontinued now. So let's go pay our respects.
So I have just had a little count. There's 43 gravestones, headstones, whatever you want to call them, with all the names of the fallen ice creams. I'm quite gutted they still don't make creme brulee Ben & Jerry's, because that sounds delicious. Sweet custard ice cream with a caramel ice swirl, sugar swirl. Oh, that sounds dead nice. But this is actually just like a cool little homage to some fallen flavours.
You'd like that one as well, Kev, I think, with sweet potato in.
Let's be fair, Stace.
And cinnamon pieces. You probably like
them all.
Not the coffee one. There's a coffee one over there.
No,
you don't like
don't
coffee.
Do coffee. So anything that doesn't have coffee in, it's fine by me. So literally all we've done is walk around and gone, ooh, that's nice. Oh, I wish I could try that one. And I turned around and went, Stace, Boston cream pie. And Stace went,
ooh. So this one had ice cream with yellow cake pieces, fudge flakes, and swirls of pastry cream. Ooh, that sounds nice.
I don't understand how pina colada ice cream, which is coconut ice cream with pineapple chunks, didn't even last a year. That's crazy, because that sounds absolutely delicious. You could make it a lovely smoothie with that. Bit of banana, bit of pina colada ice cream. Sounds delicious. Here's another one that didn't last a year. Au Pear. Fresh pear ice cream with a hint of almond and light fudge swirl. That to me should be a sorbet. Take away obviously the almond and the fudge swirl. Pear would be better as a sorbet. I think out of all of them, this is the one I'd like to try the most. Honey I'm Home, honey vanilla ice cream, and fudge covered honeycomb candy nuggets. Sounds really nice. But it's only lasted a year, or less than a year. Shame. This one's come and gone for quite a few times. The old coconut almond fudge chip. So 93 to 96, 98 to 99, 2001 to 2006.
It was reincarnated.
Let's have it out. We come back as a zombie. So before we go on the factory tour, as it's red hot, we might as well cool ourselves down with some ice cream. I have 3 scoops because it's only $1 more for 3 scoops than 2 scoops. So it's rude not to. And they got a couple of like new flavours. But one I have had is the Maple Walnut, as we are in Vermont and they make a lot of maple syrup in Vermont. I thought might as well give it a try. Or I wish I could get that one back home. That's so nice. It's just like maple with little bits of walnut in it. You can't go wrong with Ben and Jerry's.
So I prefer a milkshake over scoops of ice cream,
Blasphemy.
although I have just tried some of Kev's and they are really, really good. So I've just had a mint choc chip
Mint choc
milkshake.
chunk.
Mint choc chunk. Oh, that is really nice.
So while I eat my ice cream, I will just explain that we are doing the factory tour, as we said before. Now the tickets for the factory tour come out 2 weeks before the date. So we booked this 2 weeks ago today. It was $6 per person. So I think it worked out like £4-ish for us. And I don't know if we can record on it. I don't know if we get many free samples. I don't know much. All I know is I'm going to go back there and see how they make this delicious ice cream that I've almost just broke my teeth on, because look at the size of this. Let me fish one out. That is one whole chocolate cup. I tried biting it off, see what was in it, and let's just put it this way. It's a good job I've got good teeth, so I almost broke them, because I think it's just pure solid chocolate. So I might ask while we're on the tour, what is that cup? Oh, and also you can pay on the day if you want to just turn up and see if they've got spaces, if you're just driving through kind of thing. So you can always do that if you want to risk the tour being full on busier times. So a quick chocolate cup update. I found half of one. It's got caramel in. So a frozen caramel chocolate cup is rock hard when it's in the ice cream. So if you've got dentures, just beware.
So that was really interesting. We couldn't film any of the production floor.
No.
But if you're really into how things are made, there's a program that we watch back home called Inside the Factory.
Oh,
it
yeah.
just goes around different places and like shows you how they make things, and we really love that. So I enjoyed seeing that and how it's made and hearing about it.
Yeah, there's some interesting facts, like obviously this is the original one. There is one, I think she said over 40 or 50 miles further north.
That's the one at St. Albans.
Yes,
Albans.
that's the big one.
Yeah.
This one runs 24/7. The factory floor does. She said it makes 3 to 4 flavours a week. They do one flavour at a time.
Because they've only got one production line. Yeah.
And they make up to 400,000 pints a day just at this one. At the big one, she says they make up to 1 million pints a day.
Yeah. Before we went into saw the production line, we were watching a quick theatre show.
A movie?
A quick screening. And it was just telling you about the history of Ben and Jerry's. And I didn't actually know that Ben and Jerry themselves don't own it anymore. I think it said they still work for the country.
The country?
They still work for the company, but they sold the actual company to...
Unilever.
Is that who it was?
2000,
I've never heard of them.
Yeah, they make a bit of everything. It's one of them companies that own loads of stuff you like, but you'd never realise.
But they're still hands-on in that sense. And then afterwards, after we saw the production line, we went into a room where it used to be Ben and Jerry's factory. I think it said between 1986 and 1995.
It used to be the Flavour Lab.
The Flavour Lab, yeah. So
in the factory, yeah.
They used to taste test things and kind of approve it.
Any flavour made between 86 and 95 was Flavour Labbed and processed here.
Yeah.
So it's cool to know.
Really cool, yeah.
What everybody wants to know, we did get a sample. Unfortunately, it's what I've already tried. It was that chocolatey looking one on top of my
Sweet
cup.
cream and cookies.
That was the one. So I had it again. I'm not going to turn it down.
That didn't stop you from having 2 samples just though,
in a minute,
it?
on the way out, she says there's one left. If nobody eats it, it's going in the trash. I am not about waste on this channel.
Everyone walked out. They didn't want it, so you took them up on that offer.
And we also got some frozen cookie dough chunks, which she also said there's some left. So if anybody wants them, save them going in the trash, you can have them. So we both had one of them.
Oh, I just thought another thing that she said is they're so strict on how they clean everything in there that one time, I think she says they can, was it for like 72 hours they can produce ice cream for that amount of time, and then they have to clean everything down, clean all the pipes and everything. And apparently they spent 15 hours once cleaning everything down, cleaning all the pipes because they were having an inspection. And when the inspection came in, they found one walnut
against the wall
that had rolled on the floor. And so they had to clean everything again from scratch because they marked them down for that and said, right, you failed the inspection, so you've got to clean it all again. And they did.
Crazy. So before we get on to the rest of the tour, if anybody's seen the Jim Carrey movie, Me, Myself and Irene,
Kev's seen it loads of times.
One of my personal favourites. I think it's one of Jim Carrey's best movies. There's a scene where they are actually here at the Ben and Jerry's factory, and it's somewhere around here where Renee Zellweger actually kicks Jim Carrey in the face. It's whilst he's Hank, the alter ego kind of guy, and he wants some, as he calls, Benjamins, and she kicks him in the face.
And he goes down that hill.
There used to be wooden fence there, and he fell over and rolled down. So that's here.
We would reenact it, but I wouldn't be able to kick my leg up that high to kick Kev in the face.
I'd have to lie on my back for Stacey to be able to kick me in the face, let's put it that way.
These little legs could come about here.
Ow, I? About
okay,
here.
here.
So just here is where you can get your tickets. If just on the day you want to come and see if there's any space available. I think the tours are like every 15 minutes. So I'm sure there'll be availability somewhere. And they've got one of the old Ben & Jerry's ice cream vans. And then just over there, they've got the ice cream lid where you can go and have your photo took as if you are Ben and Jerry yourself. Here's another little fun fact for you, told us on the tour. If you ever wonder, why does it have such big chunks of stuff in the ice cream? It's because Ben, of Ben & Jerry, had a very poor sense of smell and taste. So we had to add everything in extra large so we could at least try to taste it. So if you ever wondered, this is too big. Not for Ben, it's not. So there's the scoop shop. She did say, whilst on the tour as well, forgot to mention it just, the maple walnut flavour that I had is exclusive to this location. So if you're desperate for it, you'll have to come here. Now it's only small, but we'll give you a tour of the gift shop. So you've got like your Ben & Jerry's t-shirts there. There is one I really like actually, where is it? Oh, there. The Flavour Graveyard. It is cool. And oh, there was another one as well. Yeah, I really like this one as well. It's like that postcardy greetings from kind of mural. They've actually got a big one outside, but this is really cool on the t-shirt.
We're gutted as well because we went to a mall before we came to the Ben & Jerry's factory and we nipped into it. They had a souvenir shop there.
Randomly?
Yeah, it was random. We picked up a Vermont license plate and they've actually got, and it's cheaper, it was like that, but it didn't have the obviously B&J on there. So I wish we got that one. Yeah, and I've never noticed the ice cream.
I've only just noticed
the ice cream. So yeah, we kind of wish we got that one now instead, but oh well. So I think we're going to get this as a little souvenir. Kev likes this bowl, and then he wants the little spoon as well to go in it.
Yeah.
So it's going to sit somewhere on a shelf somewhere.
Because
it's our house.
Yeah, they don't do like a Ben & Jerry's. They don't do a Starbucks style mug. Because that was the first thing. So it's like, have you got a Starbucks style mug? They haven't
the
got
same
one.
size. No, they haven't.
Oh, I did really like this cap as well. But I'm probably never going to wear it. And I'm thinking $27.99 is a bit much for something. I'm just going to have a unit. I do like the Ben & Jerry's cool bags. I don't know if you have to get these online, but they do Ben & Jerry's ice cream cakes. They've got people's names on them, so I'm sure you can order them online somewhere. And then they have got some pints here. On the tour, she did say, oh, I've just seen the pistachio one. She didn't say that. On the tour, she did say, somebody asked why they only sell them a pint. It's because these are a luxury premium ice cream and it freezer burns very quickly. So they only sell them a pint, or they do a 2.5 gallon one for the scoop shops. Yeah, they do a Ben & Jerry's lock to keep your ice cream safe. Or if Stacey gets one to keep it away from me, I'm just gonna like cut the bottom off and just eat it upside down. Oh, they do a cool frisbee as well. And so this could be for you if you like frisbee, or if you've got a dog. They also do little dog ice creams as well, which is absolutely adorable. They've also got 2 Ben & Jerry's ice cream scoops, which when I showed these Stacey, she was like, you don't need them because you eat the whole tub of it anyway. So apparently I don't need one of these. They've also got this little Ben & Jerry's shovel, which does feel quite sturdy actually. I don't think it would snap if you try to eat it straight out to the freezer.
So I also like, for a couple of cheap souvenirs, is get a couple of postcards if I ever find any really cool ones. So I've got one of the factory and one of the Flavour Graveyard. And then I just put them in frames once we were at home. So I think we've got ones from Alaska where we put them in frames, didn't we, there on the wall? And then ones from NASA with cool pictures on. And they look really cool when you put them in like a really nice frame at home.
Oh, they do have some Ben & Jerry's Vermont maple syrup as well. I did buy a maple syrup, so I won't buy the big one. But I will buy one of the little ones for $2.50. Might as well.
There you go.
Put it in the bowl.
So we've got a few bits of merch. Unfortunately, we didn't get any tubs of ice cream. Kev would have loved to have got some, but it's not going to survive the flight home to the UK, I'm afraid.
It's not going to survive the drive to the next hotel, really.
No, yeah, it's not even going to survive that.
No.
But a really cool place to come. Really
Definitely.
enjoyed it. If you're passing through Vermont on a road trip, or you're actually staying in Vermont,
Yeah.
highly recommend it. We can say now that we've been Ben and Jerry's original factory
Yeah.
where it was made.
Exactly. Another thing to tick off the bucket list. We did forget to mention, the lady did say as well, that if you work here, you get to take 3 tubs of ice cream home a day. And did she
Yeah.
say that the flavour testers or the quality control people get a gym membership included as well? Because they eat up to a pint of ice cream a day.
Yeah, so there's they could do with it really.
Yeah, maybe I could as well. I might
I was
try
going to
and...
say they could do.
You were
going to
say
do
it.
with it.
I thought you were going to say me.
You could do with the
Thanks. I might go see if I can get a job. Because she even said the truck drivers, everybody gets to take one home. Because she said on the trucks, there's like, I don't know, 200,000 pints of ice cream and then 3 in the front, which the truck driver gets to take home with him. That's amazing.
I know. I was saying to Kev though, just as well as we walking through. So have you enjoyed it? And you just really enjoyed as well seeing where the scene was from Me, Myself and Irene.
Yeah.
Like I say, you do really love that film.
If you've never seen Me, Myself and Irene,
Irene.
Myself,
Put your teeth in.
Me, Myself and Irene, definitely go watch it. It's one of my favourite Jim Carrey movies. It's really funny.
Oh, you've been there now where that
Exactly.
iconic scene was.
Yeah, and we didn't reenact it.
Damn.
Well, I go and see if we can get a job driving trucks, or you can serve scoops, something like that. We're going to let you go. And as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.